perverts! Nah, I'm joking, I like it. So tonight I think I'll just be a whole usual. No, I'm joking. Well, yeah, technically. So to spice up my channel a little bit, I thought I would just give you guys a little insight on my sexuality, my sex life, etc. Yeah, you get it. So this is called the TMI sex tag. And if you want to do the tag, just copy the questions, I'll watch the video. Well, let's just get started because y'all perverts and y'all nosy and you want to know what goes on in people's sex lives, so I may as well just fucking spit it out. Now, if you are underage, if you are, well, basically just if you're underage or you don't want to know anything about my sex life, if you don't like people being too honest or too open or TMI, etc., then I would recommend you don't watch this video and maybe just go watch my other videos like my last one, because this may be uncomfortable for some people, especially if you've not had sex before. And if you haven't had sex, do not watch this because I don't want to ruin it for you, okay? Don't blame me. So the first question is, what age did I lose my virginity? I lost my virginity probably 13 or 14 or 15. One of those ones. With a girl, 15. With a boy, 15. I don't know. It was all around the same time, same age, etc. How many people have you had sex with? I don't keep the number, I don't count, I don't know. Like, I couldn't count my hand anyway. I'm not a hoe, but I've been having sex since I was like 14, 15, 13, I don't know. My number is so confusing, I don't know. So I started having sex when I was 13 and you just stop counting, it's just not very appropriate. Like, I don't see the reason why you would. As long as you're safe and clean, etc., there's no point in keeping a number. This isn't fucking Diary of a Call Girl or, you know, Sex in the City where I've not got a little black book, etc., that I can just whip out if I need some dick. Do you enjoy sex? This is a kind of difficult question for me to answer because I think it all depends on who I'm doing it with. The weird thing is if they're a stranger, that sounds bad, like a stranger. No, but I mean like at a party, if you're hooking up at a party, etc., with a straight guy, and I prefer that. But if it's someone who I like and someone who either I'm dating, etc., it's weird, I don't really like sex with them. It's almost as soon as I date someone, that's when I start to not like them touching me, etc. I'm such a diva, I don't know. I think I just have this weird hatred thing for people who show any like love towards me. I do not know where that comes from. Probably my childhood, it's fucked up, so I'm just gonna leave it there. But I think do I enjoy sex, it all comes down to who you're doing it with at the end of the day. But yeah, I do. Just depends. Well, yeah, I do. I suppose I do, yeah. If they're good. Favourite sexual position? I prefer to be on top. Yeah, because it feels best and then I'm like in control. Not at top. See, I'm not a top, but I prefer to be on top. Does that make sense? Least favourite sexual position? Do you know what? I actually don't like doggy. I hate doggy. I just don't like it. I prefer to be on my back or on top, yeah. But I'm not a big fan of doggy style. I know everyone's probably like, oh, doggy style is amazing. Yeah, like, if you have a vagina, it's great. Because, like, you're hitting stuff, etc. But, I don't know, I don't really like it. I suppose for, like, a lot of gay guys do. And a lot of gay guys' favourite sexual positions are doggy. And when they're trying to get me into doggy, I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, I don't say that obviously, I'm like, okay. I fake it. Have you ever roleplayed? Possibly. Have I ever roleplayed? I think I have, and I can't remember what it was, what I was doing, what happened. I'm sorry, I can't remember, guys. I'm just gonna say no, but I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have, because there's something here in my brain that's like, yes, you have. This makes me sound like a hoe. There ain't no shame in being a hoe, being a hoe. Go be a hoe. Be the best hoe you can be. Anyone calls you a hoe, say, yeah, I know I'm a hoe, yeah. Weirdest place I've had sex. The weirdest place I've had sex was my primary school roof. It wasn't when I was in primary school, but it was with my girlfriend at the time. We were in high school, and my primary school was like close to my house, and it was close to hers. And there was these poles which made it a way you could climb up on the roof. So it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, and I was horny and she was horny. And then we ended up meeting in the middle, we just climbed the school roof and we had sex on the school roof. But then a helicopter started driving, flying around, and we carried on because, you know, a girl's gotta eat. Yeah, so that was probably the weirdest place I've had sex. Oh, well, or a church. Well, not in a church, but I was outside a church. And it was like hidden because it was like bushes and stuff, but it wasn't full blown sex. I think I just gave someone a hand or a blow. I don't know. I'm just gonna cut that out. Do I prefer it slow or fast? Fast if I want to get the job done. Fast if I'm like, okay, I just want to fucking get my kicks, okay? But slow if I'm like feeling it and if it's someone who I'm really into. If it's someone, you know, if I've not got that connection with them, like emotional connection, if I don't see it going any further, then just fast, just get in and out because I can't be bothered fucking around. Have I ever had sex outside? Probably more than I should be happy to announce. Yes, I've had sex outside, probably more times than I've had in a bed, which sounds so bad, but yeah, especially when you're not out, when you're not out of the closet, etc. You don't want to, you're not gonna have a boy in your room. You know what I mean? Like having sex, but yeah, I've had sex outside many a times. There's nothing wrong with it as long as there's no one fucking around watching. I mean, if they want to watch, they can watch as long as they're overage and like answer. You know what I'm saying? Has sex ever resulted in pregnancy? Like for me, I mean that'd be a fucking miracle, but I doubt it. Well, I hope not. No, it hasn't. Do you have sex a lot? I haven't had sex and it's coming up for 2 years. So now I don't have full blown sex. I'm trying to save myself for someone I actually have feelings for, if that makes sense. Like emotion. If we've got that connection. But I'm not one of these guys that need sex constantly. Like I can live without it. I don't need it at all. I can masturbate and I'm fine. Like why would I want to waste my time running after guys, etc. Or letting some stranger in it when I'm not even interested in them. So yeah, it's coming up for 2 years. Pretty soon. I've only got like a month or two. A month or two? Yeah. So nearly 2 years. So no, I don't have sex a lot. But when I do have sex, I do have sex a lot. Does that make sense? I went for a stage when I was a hoe. So I did have sex a lot. But now I'm like mature and like grounded and feeling myself. Well, that's all I'm doing because no one else is feeling. I'm feeling myself. Ever had a threesome? I've had a few threesomes, but I'm not the biggest fan because I always end up to be like piggy in the middle and it's just too much work.